Okay, there's. All
I was
right.
gonna say, I don't think I can do it from my computer, can I? I didn't
Uh-uh.
think I could. Yeah, I didn't think you could.
It's the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, I love the fact that you made it sound like the Outcast song, like "Get up, get out, and go vote." You know,
Yes,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
almost
yeah.
started singing, "You better get up, get out, get something." Oh yeah, but so besides voting, and you saying that, I love the fact that you said Black Lives Matter.
Right.
What is your take? Did you get to see all of the unity within the sports industry? How, they was wearing the shirts, how they was taking the time before the games to lock arms. Even NASCAR, like I was surprised with NASCAR, doing that. But just especially like the NBA, the WNBA, the WABA. So, I mean, how does it make you feel to look at that unity in sports?
I think it's important. It's always good to have a united front, and I think the WNBA does a great job, and the NBA as well. And I'm not necessarily talking about the league per se, because I think they just kind of piggyback off of how their players feel, and owners support their players and things of that nature. And I think they do a good job of listening to them. And especially women, I think that's really, really great how they always come together. They wear the shirts,
Mm,
as far as them putting, all of the great sayings on the Black Lives Matter and things like that on their jerseys. I thought that was super dope. And just bringing awareness. I think sports is something that ties everything together. It's literally something that weaves throughout cultures, and and it's just a connection, and when we don't have it, it's something missing. And so when they come together, and that's why I'm so happy that they created the bubble and the wubble. I just thought that was so dope,
oh yeah,
because it was just what we needed. You know what I'm saying? To be able
exactly.
to see a ball go up in the air and things like that. So I just think it's important for them to use their platform like they do. And I was very, very happy to see that, and I always am.
Oh yeah, I was just like excited to look at all that unity, and I was just like, man, it was almost like a it's about time moment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because we make up majority of some of these sports, and it's like, yes, like just let us take a stand.
Right.
So
Together.
exactly.
Yeah.
So speaking of unity, the WABA, women's empowerment. This is a women's league.
Hmm.
They have a slogan. It's our time. When you hear those three words, like what is your take on it? What do you hear?
I love it. I love it because it's always our time. But it's bringing awareness to the fact that, we even have to say that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we
Yes.
even have to say it's our time, is something that, it, like I said, it's just women, underrepresentation of women. It's not just a sports thing. So it being our time is not just in sports. When we say that, what it means to me is our time everywhere. It's our time
Yes.
in the Fortune 500 company. It's our time in the medical field. It's our time in education. It's our time
Exactly.
everywhere. So that's what I feel, about our slogan. I love it. I absolutely love
Me too. Me too. Oh
it.
yeah. And speaking of it's our time, what can we expect from the Montgomery Lady Magic in the upcoming season? Like, you it's still plenty of time to cook, to brew.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I was saying, that up until, and it's so funny because once we made the announcement, everybody thinks the season's starting and all. I'm like, y'all, the season doesn't start until August. I
Into
just wanted to,
August.
I just wanted to get a jump on it. With me owning the team, it's going to be a lot of changes and things made. Especially, forming our executive board, and getting the right people in place as far as basketball operations and the player development and all those types of things. It's going to be some changes made on a bigger scale, and I wanted to be able to have time to be able to to build this organization to something great. So we're going to be playing exhibition games here and there. I was telling the team after we left Saturday, because it was just such a great experience down there with the Atlanta Legends, that I would like to invite the Atlanta Legends. I'll talk to their ownership about coming down to play us one game, and maybe doing that once or twice a month, not just with the Atlanta Legends, with anybody in surrounding areas, and then also getting the college teams like I was telling you about earlier.
Okay.
Hello? Say
Because
it one more time.
you know
You
you
broke
got to
up.
study your opponents. Who are you looking forward to playing against? So you got to study your opponents. I know you've been studying.
Uh, I kind of remember the teams from last year. I think I have a really me and Melissa with the Atlanta Angels. We always have a great battle with them. I have a really good relationship with Melissa, and we always I'm just extremely grateful for the type of talent we're able to have in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So the Atlanta Angels is a team that's kind of a big rivalry for us. Um, uh,
I think
Jesse's
they're
down
right.
with Coastal
Everybody.
Empire. Yeah, the Coastal Empire, we ended up playing them down in the playoffs. So that's a good, really, our whole region is fun. And I look forward to playing them. And then, of course, being able to get over to play the teams, on the East Coast and the West Coast would be really, really cool. So,
Oh yeah.
not really necessarily one team on my radar, but just really being able to play, period, is going to be fun.
Uh-oh. Brian said you owe Jesse a beat down.
I do, Brian. I didn't want to bring it up, but since you in the administration and said it, I can talk about that. I do owe Jesse a beat down.
Woo! Oh, Jesse.
Yeah, we had
Got
a
quite
nail
a few.
biter.
He got
We had
quite
a
a few.
little, yeah, we had a nail biter down there with them during the playoffs. But it's always good, Jesse and them. They had been in the league for a minute and they kind of took us in. So just extremely proud and happy to be um, a part of it. But we got some really, really good girls. I got Shakayla Thomas from that's who that's who Melissa's talking about on here, number 20. Um, Played at Florida State, former McDonald's All-American. She's a beast. She had 38 points the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I got Kristen Dickerson. She had about 23. Meredith Tarver. Meredith played at UMass. Kristen played at, I want to say she played at University of State. So we got really a lot of talent, and just really happy to be able to go up against and play against other people that are just as talented. The competition is not like a dominant thing, and we battle. So that's what I like about the WABA. It's not a job being played.
So, are there any opportunities for small businesses to sponsor or partner with the Montgomery Lady
Absolutely.
Magic?
Absolutely. We can be reached at MGM Magic B-Ball at gmail.com. Or you can hit us up on our Instagram, Montgomery Lady Magic, or you can hit me up at She's a Coach. Number one, we want to bring people in that are interested in seeing our brand grow. I think that's one of the things that is going to be most important. But we're always looking for sponsors and supporters of people who want to grow their brand, and we can help them do that by having some type of sponsorship where it's us wearing their company name on our shooting shirts or whatever the case may
Oh
be,
yeah.
or putting a banner up in our gym. There are plenty of ways that we have lined up to be able to bring funds into this organization, and we would love to hear from anybody interested in joining us and partnering with us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now that we had to revert back to like interview number two. For those who just joined or didn't get to join the first one, can you reintroduce yourself and
Sure. Sure. I am Adria Harris. I am the owner of the Montgomery Lady Magic, and I am the head girls high school coach at Carver High School here in Montgomery, Alabama.
That's what's up. And a little bit of your background, because I mean, soon we're going to be talking. We're going to be calling you Doctor.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
so that she, not only is she a coach, not only is she
She's a
an
doctor.
owner, she is educated.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
So
an
I
educated Black woman right here.
thank you. Thank you. I went to Alabama State University and I went to high school down at St. Paul's, a college prep high school in Mobile, Alabama. And I got a wonderful education there and came on to Alabama State, finished and got 2 degrees from there. Got my master's and my undergrad. My master's is in health education
Mm.
and my undergrad is in radio TV. And then I'm currently working on my PhD in sports management. I once again am not doing this so people can call me doctor, reverting back to what I said
I
earlier.
know.
I
I
tell
know.
my friends all the time, y'all don't ever have to call me doctor. I'm just really doing this so I can have the opportunity to be able to have a seat at every table. I want to be
Yeah.
educated. I want to be up to par on things,
Ooh, I
and
love
being
it.
able to have opportunities like this. You know what I'm saying? To own a team and being knowledgeable on the business aspect. And so that's what made me go into getting my PhD. It was so I could learn the business side of sports. The X's and O's, I got that like the back of my hand. Coaching is
Mhm.
just something I love to do, but I wanted to be able to have a seat at some tables that another coach that without the education that I have wouldn't be able to sit down. I want them to be like, Adria has a PhD. Let's call her. She may be a little bit more
Exactly.
knowledgeable.
I love
And
it.
just being able to have that type of favor on my life is seriously why I'm doing it, to be able to elevate and escalate and go to the top.
I love it. A seat at
Thank you.
every table. A
I see it at every
seat.
table. Every
I'm gonna use
table.
that. Okay.
You
I'm gonna use
can use it.
a
Use it.
seat
Use
at
it.
every table. Okay.
Table. Right.
And since you are a coach, since you are
Hmm.
an owner, um, I feel like it is truly a blessing to be connected to the League of Opportunity, the WABA. For those
Right.
of you who tuned in, um, what advice would you give to the next lady who feels like she wanna walk the same path as you to become a coach, then eventually turn into an owner? What advice would you give to her?
Um, the main advice I would give is to number one, make sure you have your vision and you write it down and you make it plain. Of course you need to pray about it, but also make sure why you're doing it. Your why is the most important thing. I say this all the time. There's so many people that are doing things they have no business doing because they're doing it for the wrong reasons. I feel like it's a lot of coaches that shouldn't be coaching. I feel like it's a lot of teachers that shouldn't be teaching because their hearts aren't in it, and they're in it for self. And I think that's a lot of things that's going on with our world today. People are in positions that shouldn't be in positions. They shouldn't be doing it because they don't have the right motives or the right reasons behind it. So that would be some of the advice that I would give them. But to just shoot for it. If you believe in something, you have to go for it. But to have the vision and to see it through, that's the most important thing, is to see it through. We all have ideas, but you have to be intentional. You have to be able to be motivated. You have to have a desire, and that needs to exude off of you. When people see you, they need to see you're motivated and have that type of drive and things of that nature. So that would be what I would suggest.
Amen. So how long have you been a coach for girls basketball?
I've been doing it. This is my 15th year, I believe. Yeah. So I did 2 years of grad assistantship, 6 years of at Alabama State as an assistant, full-time assistant, and then this is my 7th year at Carver. So 15.
All right, all right. So for both teams.
Okay. So my Carver team, we have our first game November the 21st. Can you hear me? We have our first game November the 21st versus Jeff Davis at home. And then we're just going to start our season. We have a really good schedule. We're going to release the schedule in about a week or so. But we have some great things brewing. I have my team retreat set up with my girls coming up here soon. We kind of do a team retreat before the start of every season just to kind of make them, yeah, yeah. So I
Man.
take them off and put them up somewhere real nice, and we just have, team building activities, and we talk about, our goals for the season and things like that. So and then the Magic, we're going to be playing uh one of these college teams to be able to let us come and do like a scrimmage or an exhibition game. So that's what we have lined up. I got a whole basketball season. I think I got about 25 games with my high school girls. So I don't put the Magic to the side when I'm coaching high school, but it's something that, of course, my high school girls, they need a whole lot of attention, honey.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So
You got
I
to balance that out.
Oh my God, and I got a team full of seniors, and I feel like we're gonna have a great year. So
Amen.
I just love how my life is able to be surrounded by something I love doing, and it's basketball. So my Magic girls, they come and support and come to the games and mentor my high school girls. So it all kind of blends
And
together.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
as it should,
yeah.
man. That is I love it. Um, so how can someone follow your journey? Because I feel like this is one to follow because
Thank you,
you are so motivational and inspirational, and
thank
you
you.
you one of the you know the women to watch in this sports
Yeah.
industry, because like I said,
Well, thank you.
we're breaking down these walls now. We're letting it be known, like, we're here, like we're
Right,
players, we're coaches, we're owners, um we're journalists,
right,
referees, etc.
right,
So we're here
right,
to say,
right.
hey, you're one to connect with. I
Thank you.
feel like that. So
Well,
so
no worries, Helen. We're connected. No worries.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
But they can follow me on I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Um, I have a Snapchat that I don't really go on to. I leave that to the young people, but I do
either.
have one every now and then. I think you need it because that's how you get connected to them or whatever. But I'm at She's a Coach on pretty much every platform that I'm on, and I also am Adria Harris on Facebook. So my email is she's a coach at gmail.com. Anybody have any questions or anything, want to hit me up? Any type of way I can help anybody, mentor any young women that are interested in playing ball or interested in coaching or anything I can do. Feel free to hit me up. I'm here just to be able to impact lives and make a difference and to whatever I can do. Because somebody did it for me. And so I believe in passing on the torch and doing it the right way. So I'll be more than happy to help out anybody in any way possible.
Amen. And last but not least, we I love to close out all interviews with a positive word. So before we leave, can you close us out with a positive word, please?
Sure. And my positive word would be just believe. Just believe. I think believe is a powerful word. It's one of my favorites. It's something that I stand on, not just from a spiritual standpoint, but through every aspect of my life. Just being an athlete and being a coach, and it's just something that has always resonated with me because things aren't going to always, go as planned. But I think if you believe in something wholeheartedly and enough, you can make it happen. So just believe would be my inspirational moment.
Hey, but you know what? Sometimes you don't even need to, say a lot. Just
Oh
these
yeah,
two words,
that's
and
it.
it just
That's it. Just believe. That's
just
right.
believe. I love it.
Yeah,
I
don't
love
ever give up and just believe and always push through.
it. Amen. Amen. Well, Adria, thank you so much for taking the
Thank you for
time
having
out
me.
and pushing these IG technical
Oh, it's all
difficulties.
good.
We
It's
made it
all
happen.
good. Remember what
I
I
know
said,
that
control the
you will.
controllable. Remember that? Control the
Yep,
controllable.
control the control. That's it. You know what? That's gonna be my motto. I'm gonna put that on
Yeah.
a post note
Yeah.
and put it on the wall. Control the control. Do you all
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah.
controllable.
There's nothing we
Um,
can do about technical difficulties. It's all good. It's a part of it.
right? But just
Yes.
know this is not by far your first or last interview. So
Okay. Thank you.
we will have you again because hey, not only like I said, you wear many hats. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is a sports platform. So hey, I may need you on here just to give some business tips or
I'll be happy to.
just to be inspiring all together. And
Yeah.
I salute you.
For sure.
Congratulations on everything. I look forward to following the journeys of both teams. And speaking of both teams, is there any way that someone
Yeah.
can
Carver.
support
Yeah.
Carver? Yeah.
Follow Carver. Yeah. We have a Instagram, Carver Girls B-Ball. You guys can follow our journey on there. And I'm always posting on my story and stuff for all three platforms. So we have people to kind of run it. So we definitely share a lot with those platforms. So I totally believe in the strength of social media being the biggest microphone we have in today's society. So I'm always using it, really prevalent on Facebook as well. So
Mm.
I definitely would love for you guys to follow us and send people our way to be able to support what we're doing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, thank you so much again for taking the time out, letting us to in your world, behind the scenes. Um, and just keep doing what you're doing because we see you.
Thank you, Helen, and I appreciate the opportunity of being with you here today. It's been amazing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Ian.
All right, have a good one. Thank you.
All
Bye bye.
right. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, you guys. There you have it. Our Woman Question Wednesday goes out to Miss Adria Harris. We lived through the technical difficulties here on Instagram, of course. But like she said, control the controllable. But for those of you who are new to this, I'm Helen Bohanna with She Knows Her Sports. I am in connection with the Women's ABA. They are a professional league who has an extended platform for women basketball players who want to live out their dreams and become a professional. We're playing with the WNBA or going overseas. So they are the league of opportunity post college. That means after college. If you're looking for opportunities, please follow them here on Instagram at Women's ABA, or please visit their website at www.womensaba.com. You can get news around the league, you can get reliable resources. Um, Team tryouts. They have a league expansion. So if you have a dream of owning your own women's league, please reach out to them. Their expansion is until April the 30th of 2021. So you have plenty of time to reach out to them in regards to owning your own league. Again, just support us, follow us, partner, sponsor, all of that. So, in the meantime, have a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you again for tuning in. Um, be on the lookout in my story soon, shortly, for my next guest here on the Women's ABA IG Live with Helen Bohanna. She knows her sports. And have a great one.